Heelan was gassed, for sure. We did. We really did.
He seemed like he was struggling.
I thought so a little bit too. Testing a little bit here just to see if we've got sound going on. Looks like nothing so far. Yeah, it's still way back at people on the field, so.
Are we ready to go, as far as you know?
As far as I know. Looking for Ian. Did Ian give me a signal? You can text him real quick.
I don't even. Go, you stand on this.
We good to go, Ian? This one?
Good afternoon and welcome to today's Region 5 Class 2A Finals for the girls sub-state. Today's match is against Bondurant-Farrar Blue Jays and the Gilbert Tigers. First, the starting lineups for the Blue Jays. Number 1, Nikki Waldrop. Number 2, Rosie Ackerman. Number 3, Mayan Grubel. Number 6, Ella Cox. Number 9, Elliot Cruz. Number 10, Morgan Mueller. Number 11, Elise Robb. Number 12, Chloe Shivers. Number 15, Nora Freeborn. Number 22, Piper Lyman. And number 27, Allison O'Connor. Now the starting lineups for the Gilbert Tigers. Number 1, Allie Grangenet. Number 2, Rhea Mueller. Number 3, Kennedy Hansen. Number 4, Lila Krukenberg. Number 6, Madison Powers. Number 11, Keaton Hansen. Number 12, Shelley Oakey. Number 13, Annika Yoder-Stuhl. Number 14, Greta Platz. Number 17, Sammy Johnson. And number 27, Charlotte Lepper. Please rise for the national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleam, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Let's go Tigers! All right, welcome to Gilbert, Iowa and Tiger Stadium for this afternoon's matchup between the Bondurant-Farrar Blue Jays and the Gilbert Tigers. Bondurant is 8-3 on the year, 4-2-2 in the Raccoon River. The Gilbert Tigers are 13-0-2, 6-0-1 in the Raccoon River. And the Tigers, for the first time in their journey in the Raccoon River, won the title. So great move for them. They played Bondurant earlier this year, but once you get to the postseason, all bets are off on that. So we'll see. The Bondurant, I'm sure, is coming here expecting to win, and Gilbert is playing here expecting to win as well. So great opportunity for both teams here. Sub-state final here. This is the Class 2A Region 5 final. Bondurant-Farrar Blue Jays and the Gilbert Tigers. The winner of this one will go on to the state tournament on Monday at the Lead Soccer Complex in Ames, Iowa. Pretty sure it's Monday, now that I say that out loud. I was looking at that earlier. I know there's a couple scatterings. I think the final is on Saturday, whoever makes it that far. I think Monday's the opening match. The Gilbert boys, by the way, playing tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. for the championship was told the Des Moines Christian won earlier this morning. I didn't get a chance to watch that game, but it sounds like a very competitive game between them. So the ball sent back knocked down by Madison Powers, but kicked away by the Blue Jays. They're going deep. Getting back is Hansen. Headed forward by number 2, but it's just going to go into the goal and picked up by Annika Yoder-Stulil in goal for you. So let's go down the starting line for you for the Tigers again. Annika Yoder-Stulil in goal. Back line, as always, Kennedy Hansen, Charlotte Lepper, Keaton Hansen, and Sammy Johnson. Midfield is Greta Platz and Lila Krukenberg. And at the attacking mid is Shelley Oki. Ball settled by Lepper. Looks, tries to get it through, but ticked away. Nicely done by number 2 there. That's Rosie Ackerman. And stepped through. And Bondurant doing a nice job of timing this early going. Elliot Cruz there jumped in between that pass. So it looks like the Blue Jays are going to start and keep a little more pressure on the Tigers than they might have in the regular season. And I think that's probably your best bet against the Tigers, is do something dramatic. Nice ball going down the Grandinet, going down the sideline. Grandinet's going to chase it down to the corner. Stops it, sends it back across. Couldn't quite get it off the inside of her foot. Clears the end line, so goal kick coming for the Bondurant-Farrar Blue Jays. Let me finish the starting lineups here. So we got Kennedy Hansen, Charlotte Lepper, Keaton Hansen, Sammy Johnson. There's Sammy stepping forward. Midfield, Platz and Krukenberg. Oki at the attacking. Headed forward nicely. Settled down. Now Krukenberg running on the outside. Nice job by Lila. Down the sideline. Keeps it in play. Looking. Sends it towards Mueller. Nice job. Mueller on the rake. Running down. Down charge the goal. Sends it. Sends it back across. Kicked out. Stopped by Oki. Oki battling for it. Ball's rolling free. Back to Mueller. Mueller tries to send it back and going to be sent out by the Blue Jays, but that'll be a corner kick then for the Tigers. Great opportunity for Gilbert on the early going. Tiger corner will be taken by Greta Platz. So Greta Platz with this early going corner with 37:55 left here in the first half. Platz sends it to the far post, set it up by Powers. Coming back is Kennedy Hansen doing battle for on the sideline. Platz is going to step back in, rolls it in towards the box. Sends it back again. Goes over Oki's head and a chance now for the Cubs to run. Getting back is Hansen. She bodies it, keeps it in front of her. Nice job of shifting it. 35. Sends it outside to Sammy. Sammy at the 45 with pressure coming. So Bondurant definitely pressuring the length of the field here. Not giving anything easy. Ball set and sent out. So it'll be a throw on the far side of the field. Sammy Johnson will take that throw. I don't think I finished the front line. So you got Rhea Mueller, Madison Powers, and Allie Grandinet. Nice throw by Johnson into the box. Going to be kicked away by number 11, though, as she settles into it first. That's Elise Robb. Nice job by Keaton Hansen. Oh, nice job on the return there by Maya Grubel. The ball's down, set, and throw is going to go for the Cubs. So your starting lineup for the Bondurant-Farrar Blue Jays: number 1, Nikki Waldrop; number 2, Rosie Ackerman; number 3, Maya Grubel; number 6, Ella Cox; number 9, Elliot Cruz; number 10, Morgan Mueller; number 11, Elise Robb; number 12, Chloe Shivers; number 15, Nora Freeborn; number 22, Piper Lyman; and number 27, Allison O'Connor. Kennedy Hansen gets it, does a little back step, and kicked out. So the throw will come for Kennedy Hansen on this near side of the field with 36:31 to go here in the opening half. Ball down to Powers. Powers to the 15, drops it back to Platz. Platz to the 17, the 18 stepping outside. Battling for it, drops it back to Sammy Johnson, goes down. No call. Johnson down to Grandinet. Grandinet steps through, sends it forward towards Powers, and it'll be cleared by the Blue Jays. It's one of those ones in the early going. If you're Tiger fans, you want to see them get on the board. And now, I keep saying the Cubs. This is the Blue Jays. My bad. The foul goal is against the Tigers. And the free kick will come for the Blue Jays. Cubs were who the Tigers had to battle to get to this point earlier in this upstate. So here comes the free kick. Good opportunity. Just from the 38. See if she can get it there. Drives it towards the goal. Gets it through. Shields for a minute. Giving chase are the Blue Jays. And Annika Yoder-Stulil with the grab. Fields it cleanly. Now she'll have the punt. Sends it out. Nicely done towards Powers at the 50. Powers settles it. Looks. Mueller trying to step inside. Powers going to the outside. Nicely done. Turns it back around. Goes to Oki. Sent forward. Sent away. Giving chases Mueller. Nice job of hustling by Mueller. That kick's going a little bit too far. Rhea giving chase. Going deep into the corner for the Blue Jays. They're going to send it down. That's Kennedy Hansen putting pressure on him. Mueller able to steal it. Get it back to Kennedy. Kennedy has it at the 15. Pressure behind her. Sends it into Powers. Kicked up by number 10. Bouncing inside the goal. Sent it to the sideline. And that's going to go out. This will be a throw for the Gilbert Tigers. Kennedy Hansen will take this with 34:50 left. 0-0. Blue Jays and Tigers. Ball goes into Powers. Powers fills at the 10 with pressure behind her. Rolls down towards, kicked away though. Mueller steps back in, takes it. Nice job by Rhea at the 12. He's got a chance to shoot it. Steps by at the 10. Values at it. Mueller right in front of the goal. Shoots and scores! Rhea Mueller with the goal. Puts it in the left-hand corner of the net. Little one-on-one action got by a couple of the defenders and able to clear it. Rhea Mueller with the goal with 34:32 left here in the first half. Tiger goal by Rhea Mueller. It's a nice job by Rhea there. Once again, 34:32 left. Basically saying that to myself until I get my... So 34:32 left. Tigers get on the board early on a goal by Rhea Mueller.
That was nice.
So well played by Rhea. Thought for a minute that she needed the pass, but she actually got through the defenders quite well and kept control and able to beat the keeper one-on-one. Here comes the throw from Sammy. Sammy, great throw. 15-10 going down towards Power. Nicely deflected by Maya Grubel. And now the Blue Jays. I'm going to have to work really hard today to keep calling the Blue Jays. Blue Jays on a run now. They got a chance. They send one deep. May have wanted to go a little shorter with that. They went deep, 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 deep. And kept in play by Annika Yoder-Stulil. She stopped it just at the edge of the box, coming to Mueller. Mueller with the turn. Trying to keep it in play. Let's get out of play. Couldn't quite keep it in. So throw will come over here by Elise Robb for the Blue Jays. And the throw. 1-0 Tigers. 33:33 left. First half. Kicked up in the air by Chloe Shivers. Headed nicely by Platts with Oki with pressure coming behind. Sends one forward. Trying to get it through the Grand Jeanette, but stolen nicely by the Blue Jays. Stolen back by Platts. Gets it forward towards Powers and stolen back by the Blue Jays. Blue Jays running with it. That's Maya Grubel. Sends it down the sideline. Stepping in is nice job by Sammy Johnson. Sammy keeps it in play. Sends it nice back into Platts. Platts at the 45-40. Platts 35. Down to Powers. Powers at the 20. Letting the ball float. Powers down to the 10. Now inside the goal. Tiger turns it. Sends it back. Oh, Mueller couldn't quite get there. Great pass by Madison Powers. Oki still got it. Play is still there. Comes back to Kennedy Hansen. Kennedy with the shield. She's got Lepper if she wants her. And they're going to call. That's going to be a call against the Blue Jays. That goes against Nikki Waldrop. And so the free kick will come for Greta Platts, number 14. Greta Platts will take the free kick just outside the 20, maybe the 19, between the sideline of the football field and the sideline of the soccer field. Floats it up towards the goal. Oh, it went right by Powers. Had a great opportunity. Nice job. Repositioning by Powers. Ball sent to the sideline. So throw will come on the far side of the field for Sammy Johnson. Great ball by Greta Platts. Great move by Madison Powers to get right there in front of the goal. Just couldn't quite get her head to it. That looked really good. Johnson throws it in towards Oki, but kicked up by the Blue Jays. Now touched and sent to the sideline. Nice job getting it out. That was Mueller to Hansen. Hansen sends it back inside. Knocked down. Powers giving chase. Madison battling with number 12. And he's going to call Powers for that contact. I'm not sure I saw much there. It's really Powers just kind of, I think it was one of those ones where the girl went to lean against Powers. And Powers went by with the ball, and when she went to lean, she wasn't there and went down. So here's the ball to Krukenberg. Krukenberg with the body to Platts. Platts with pressure coming. Pops it up in the air. And that call will go against that goes against Platts. So Freeborn able to draw the foul against the Tigers. Rosie Ackerman will take it for the Blue Jays. They send it downfield. So they got a chance here. They're on the Tiger half, around the 30. Sending it up. Kicked into the face of Platts. Hope she's okay. Greta took in the nose, checking to see if she's got a nosebleed or not. I think Greta's okay. So the ball will be the Tigers going to Johnson. Johnson sends one through towards Powers. Powers is affected on the outside, now running on the sideline with pressure coming and kicked out by the Blue Jays. Ella Cox kicks it out. So the throw will come for Sammy Johnson on the 10-yard line. John Pop and I noticed the other day the flags were kind of tied up on the goalpost in the north end zone. Not sure if anybody's listening. Here's Madison Powers inside the box. Rolls it back in front. Got a chance for Krukenberg. Oh, shot right at goal. Nice job by the keeper. Nice shot by Krukenberg. Good pass by Powers. Now it's Kennedy Hansen. Kennedy at the 20. Krukenberg steps in forward. Drops it back to Hansen again. Hansen goes to the 25. Sends one across towards Powers. Powers tries the header. It goes a little high. Kicked away by the Blue Jays. Keaton Hansen back. Charlotte Lepper back. And taken by number 2. Kennedy Hansen. Oh, nice job. Charlotte Lepper clicks it clear. Rosie Ackerman had a chance to run. A nice job by Lepper to be sure she didn't get that chance. Ball goes to the sideline. Elise Robb pops it up to Waldrop. Kicked away nicely by Krukenberg. But Ackerman's got it. She's going to send it back towards the Tiger half. Gets it forward to Lyman. Lyman goes to the outside, 35. Now to the 30. They send one through. Nice job by Sammy Johnson, the steal. And now she's going to run. Sammy, little back step. Does a nice job of getting past. Drops it back. Hansen's going to send it downfield towards Grand Jeanette. It's going to go wide. Tigers with their first sub up on the sideline. And see if I can make it out. I think it's 29. That's Olswing, I think. Yeah, Maddie Olswing up on the sideline for the Tigers. So we'll get ready. The ball gets up. Taken by Platt. Steals it. Gets it outside to Rhea Mueller. Rhea on the run out. All the way down the field. Rhea all the way downside into the box now. And kicked out. We'll take the corner. Tiger corner will be taken by Greta Platts, I think. And subs coming in. Maddie Olswing enters for the Tigers. Entering for the Blue Jays, Weston. Tiger corner will be taken by Greta Platts. Down in front, headed down by Powers and kicked away by the Blue Jays. Charlotte Lepper will field it for the Tigers with pressure coming. Nice ball, getting to Johnson. Johnson steps around the defender. Johnson to the 20. Johnson to the 15. Johnson down inside the 10. Johnson in the box. Johnson with a cross. Just caught the side of the net. Nice attack by Sammy Johnson. Just didn't quite get underneath it and get the hips through, as Mr. Pop was saying, but a great job. Goes to Maddie. Nice job with the Tigers. They go inside. Madison steps outside, goes to Grand Jeanette. Grand Jeanette's inside the box. Keeper coming. Grand Jeanette's just got to get a buyer. She's tackled. And it's going to be a corner or a goal kick? It's a goal kick. It's been enough. Ellie Grand Jeanette, I can see where the Tiger fans are wondering because the keeper did collide with Grand Jeanette, but Grand Jeanette's body then did send the ball the direction towards the out of bounds. So that is a goal kick for the Blue Jays. 1-0, 27:45 left, first half. Tigers up. Nice header. Bounded. Powerson's giving chase. Blue Jays giving chase. Tigers are doing a great job of keeping the pressure on down here. You'd like to see them get 2 or 3 more goals here in the early going. Well, they've got that momentum. The wind, I think, is a little bit out of the south, but pretty calm. Not a huge factor. Throw from Sammy. Goes in towards Powers. Powers settles it at the 10. She's got a chance. Rolls it towards Mueller. Mueller gets turned. And now giving chase. Rhea so fast. Running down to the corner. Pressured by the Blue Jays. Rolled back. Mueller tries to do a touch. Now Hansen. Nice job by Kennedy. Shielding. Ball drop off her. Gets it back to Mueller. Mueller going down towards the box. And taken out. Rhea Mueller taken by Chloe Shivers. And the Tiger crowd not overly happy with the bump there at the end line. That's going to happen a lot, by the way, in soccer. I kind of played soccer more like I played football, so I must admit I was probably one of the more contacting guys there was. So if they called every one of those, I'd have been red carded and never played a game. So here we go. Kennedy Hansen with the throw. She's got Mueller going to the corner. Oh, nice ball. Gets it over the top to Olswing. Headed away by the Blue Jays. Olswing giving chase. Headed again by the Blue Jays, and that will be a Tiger corner. Tigers with 4 corners already, I think. Third corner. Tiger corner will be taken by Greta Platts. So three Tiger corners already. They've had the ball down here on this end of the field, though, for the entire match. 14 minutes. Tigers have kept control. Nice ball out in front, coming in. Oh, Grandjeanette tried. Couldn't quite make contact. Allie Grandjeanette came in, so just, oh, that's a really good ball. Just a little too tall for Powers on the header and a little too low. It went just past Grandjeanette. Really good ball by Platt, center of the cross. Nice job by the Tigers of attacking on the kick. But nothing to show for the moment. Goes back. Nice job by Keaton Hansen stepping in. Keaton, 35. Pops it forward towards Powers at the 15. Grubel takes it. Powers takes it back. Powers gets back to Sammy. Sammy's going to send one towards the box. Ray Mueller making the break. Ray is now inside the box. Settles it with pressure coming. Kicked out. That should be a corner again. That will be a Tiger corner. Not a Tiger. Oh, sorry. My apologies. I thought that was a Tiger corner. And subs coming in for the Tigers. Like Izzy Taronis, I'm guessing. Entering for the Tigers, Izzy Taronis. Here's the ball sent towards the sideline. And stopped by Waldorp. Nice job by Hansen. Hansen with a spin. Deflected off lineman. Nice job. Gets it to Mueller. Mueller goes back. Coming forward is going to be Lepper. Once again in goal, Annika Yoder-Stulil. Back line is Kennedy Hansen, Charlotte Lepper, Keaton Hansen, Sammy Johnson. Here's Sammy at the 40. Right now, Izzy Taronis and Greta Platts in the mid. Nice job by Sammy. Attacking forward. People on her tail. Nice job. Sammy goes through, but stolen by the Blue Jays, and they're going to go the other way. Attacking mid is Maddie Olswing. Your midfielders are Izzy Taronis and Greta Platts. Blue Jays keep it in. Nice job by Keaton Hansen. Leaves it for Platts. Platts will take it inside, outside. Stolen back by the Blue Jays. And that, boy, the quick whistle on one side, not the other. I don't think the Tiger fans will mind it too much, but you got to blow the whistle both ways. That was a little bit of, looked like incidental contact, but the Blue Jays are all the way down now. They're in front of the goal. They get across it, they got a chance. They send one inside, gets past Taronis, settled by number 2, shot goes up, and Stula will collect it. Nice job by Annika. Blue Jays with 2 subs up, looks like 7 and 15 up for the Blue Jays. Got it. Yep. Ball on the sideline. Grandjeanette doing battle for it. Blue Jays kick it up. Now they're going to kick it out. So throw will come on that far side of the field. And see if they let them come while they're waiting for a ball. Sammy waiting for the ball. Ball went into the stands. I would think they let the subs come in while they're waiting anyway, but 23:08 left. And Sammy will have the throw. I see. Sammy sets it in. Powers has the ball at the 35 and stolen by the Blue Jays. Maddie gets back, but taken by the Blue Jays, and they're going downfield. Ackerman sends it back. Getting back is Platts. Nice job by Greta. Sammy sends it forward long ways, but going to be grabbed by the Blue Jays. That's Grubel. Grubel goes over to Shivers. Shivers sends it downfield towards Waldorp. Waldorp gets it away from Kennedy, but right back by Lepper. Lepper and Hansen, a little give and go, back and forth. Maddie Powers with pressure behind her. Header goes down. Now the Blue Jays on the run. Mueller gets it back. Nice job by Maddie. A little deflection. Grubel with the ball now. She's trying to send one through. Nice job of finding feet by the Blue Jays, and they get a run. Keaton Hansen with the steal. Goes around the 38. Now the 40. Sends it forward to Grandjeanette and the 45 of the Blue Jay half. Grandjeanette, nice bypass. Allie running down the sideline. Allie sends one forward. Coming forward is Mueller. Getting in there is number 11. I'm surprised the keeper didn't come out for that one, but she didn't. And that'll be a Tiger throw. I didn't see who's coming in for the Tigers. I think it's Aubrey Johnson. Must be Aubrey. Entering for the Tigers, Aubrey Johnson. Entering for the Blue Jays, Jill Bukema and Nora Freeborn. Ball goes into Powers in the box. Powers giving chase. And the keeper able to run that down. So your back line still stays Kennedy Hansen, Charlotte Lepper, Keaton Hansen. That's Keaton with the little body. Gets it for Platts. And Sammy Johnson. In the mid is Platts and Taronis. Nice job by Aubrey on the sideline. Rolls it back inside. Gets it forward to Olswing. Olswing tries to roll it to Izzy Taronis. Taronis comes outside to Kennedy Hansen at the 25. Hansen at the 20. She's going down the sideline now. Nice job by Kennedy. Kennedy all the way down to the corner. And called it out. Didn't see that necessarily. But the call goes as an out of bounds there. And up for the Tigers is number 18. So Tessa Karstens. Entering for the Tigers, number 18, Tessa Karstens. The Tigers subbing pretty early here. Got 4 or 5 people in. Nice throw by Hansen towards Karstens. And kicked out, so Hansen will have another throw. Kennedy Hansen on the throw on the sideline. So Tessa comes in for Maddie to give her a breather. Ball goes through. That's Olswing. Nice job of Olswing. Oh, just checked by 12. That's got to be a corner. And it is. That looks like it'll be Greta Platts, I think. Tiger corner. We're taken by Greta Platts. Here's Greta. Sends it in the box. Coming in. Oh! Aubrey Johnson flying in from the outside. Tigers had a great attack on that far wall, but unable to close it out. So 19:42 left. 1-0. Gilbert Tigers up over the Bondurant-Farrar Blue Jays. The winner of this game goes on to state. They'll win the District 5, or Region 5, I guess. Ball to Karstens. Coming up is Johnson. Johnson at the 20. Sends one forward towards Karstens. Olswing. Stolen by the Blue Jays. Blue Jays going the other way. Flying back is Aubrey Johnson. And somehow that went against her, though. She didn't really touch it. She just flashed and definitely caused consternation on the part of the Blue Jays. There's Karstens. Outside to Johnson. Johnson can run. Johnson 10. Johnson 5. Sends it from distance to the corner. Oh, a little wide left. Johnson went quickly. I don't mind that at all. The Blue Jays have kind of been packing it in the box and making it a little bit tougher for the Tigers to pass on that inside. And that little bit of a distance throw may force the Blue Jays to come out and play a little more defense on the outside and then open up some of those passing lanes inside. So there's Kennedy Hansen with the body, and it will go out of bounds. So the throw will come. I think it's going to be taken by Bukema. No, it's not. She's going to give it back to, I think it's 11. I think that's Elise Robb. And it is. Robb sends it in. Stolen by Hansen. That's Olswing. Olswing goes to Platts. Platts to 35. Platts to 32. Nice ball. Trying to get it through to Aubrey. Nice steal by the Blue Jays, though. But right on, back on it is Platts. Back to Johnson. Johnson signals, sends it across, trying to go to Mueller. Mueller's going to get there. That ball is going to, maybe not. I thought Mueller would get there. Good hustle. Good speed by Mueller. Crosses the end line. So the goal kick will come for the Blue Jays with 17:55 left. 1-0 Tigers up over the Blue Jays.
Hey, you got the flags untangled, Pat.
Well, we just looked at the flags and they untangled, so good for us. Now you can actually see where the wind's blowing. So the wind is out of the south, kind of fluttering. Shielding there is Taronis. Gets it outside to Johnson. Johnson at the 42. Rolls it back inside. She's got Keaton Hansen who touches it, but stolen by the Blue Jays. Now they got a chance to run. Olswing back in there, sent deep by the Blue Jays. Going towards the sideline. Hansen deciding to shield, and she does. So Bukema and Hansen battling for that. Hansen gets it forward, gets over Karstens, bouncing down. And the Blue Jays get the ball out to Elliott Cruz. Elliott on the 50, now the 45, now the 40. Platts is there, playing a little defense. She sends it forward. Nice job by Platts. Gets her foot underneath and kicks it out. So throw will come on that side. Blue Jays with subs coming in. Looks like number 1 entering for the Blue Jays. Entering for the Blue Jays, Nikki Waldrop. And now the Blue Jays with another sub up, as do the Tigers have 2 or 3 coming to the front line. So we'll get those in just a moment. So Tigers with 1, 4, and 6 back up on the sideline. So they come in. So there's Tigers coming in right now. Re-entering for the Tigers, number 1, Allie Grangenet. Number 4, Lila Quickenberg. And number 6, Madison Powers. Ball sent down towards Johnson, down the sideline. It's going to go out, so throw will come for the Blue Jays with 16:04 left. Tigers up 1-0. Aubrey with it, rolls it in towards Powers. See if Allie can get there coming from the far side. Gets through, coming forward is Hansen. Couldn't quite make contact. Lepper does, though, sends it across. Hansen's shielding, fighting against Waldrop. Rolled forward by Krukenberg, kicked away by the Blue Jays. Here's a chance by Krukenberg, drops it back to Hansen. Now the Blue Jays with a chance to run. Nice job getting back by Lila Krukenberg. Sent forward by Keaton. Sammy Johnson. Sammy gets to the Madison Powers. Madison to the 45, trying to roll it across to Kennedy. Hansen gets it there. Kennedy routes back to the 40. Sends it outside to Izzy Taronis. Izzy rolls it forward, but stolen away by the Blue Jays. Cleared deep. Lepper's back. Nice header. Gets it to Krukenberg. Krukenberg at the 45, looks. Goes outside to Sammy. Sammy, I think, is going to run by her. No, little drop. Gets a nice ball to Aubrey. Aubrey turns down the sideline. Kicked out by the Blue Jays. And so coming in for the Blue Jays is number 2. Coming in for the Tigers is Oki. Entering for the Blue Jays, Rosie Ackerman. Entering for the Tigers, Shelly Oki. Ball down in front. Nice job by Powers of attacking. And forces, he's kept it in play. Nicely done. Kicked out by Aubrey Johnson. I thought Grubel was going to have to kick it out to get it away from Powers, but she got it out to Cruz. So on the far side of the field, throw coming from the Blue Jays. 1-0 Tigers. They've kept complete control of the ball down in this half. But once again, when you do that, you like to get a couple more goals just to show for it. Powers drops it back to Oki. Oki goes right back to Powers. Powers to the 15, steps inside now with pressure coming. Nice job by Powers, steps through. And kick to the sideline by the Blue Jays. So throw will come. This will be a good opportunity for the Tigers. Sammy Johnson with a great throw. She's down around the 5. She'll be able to get into the box. And she does, but headed away by the Blue Jays. Coming out there is Krukenberg. Krukenberg shields it so Sammy can get it because Mueller was out there. Sammy sends it back forward. And kicked out on the sideline by Chloe Shivers. Good idea by Chloe. With 13:35 left, Sammy, big throw downfield going towards Powers and Aubrey. See if Aubrey or Madison gets there. Powers sends it inside towards Grand Jeanette. Grand Jeanette tried to flash. The keeper did a nice job that time of getting out just far enough to get there before Grand Jeanette could. Here comes Kennedy. Hansen with the settle. Sends it to Oki. Oki has a step. Nice ball forward to Grand Jeanette. Grand Jeanette steps into the 15. Allie going around, but kicked away and stolen by the Blue Jays. Coming up is Hansen. Kept by Lepper, though. Lepper's going to go outside to Sammy. And that will give the Blue Jays a chance. So they'll have a little penetration here. Blue Jays down at the 25. Get it in quickly. Headed away by Johnson. Ball going in towards the box. Headed away nicely by Charlotte Lepper. Coming forward is Sammy Johnson. Gets through it. Able to send it downfield now. We'll see if they get it. Powers is there. And Sammy was on the run out. She kept going. There's Aubrey. Aubrey Johnson flying down the sideline. Aubrey at the 15. And she's taken out. So Aubrey able to draw the foul, and that will be and a yellow card. I don't think she saw the yellow card. So card goes as Aubrey Johnson was on a breakaway. And the tackle draws the foul. And the foul will draw a yellow card. Yes, looks like number 3, Maya Grubel, drew the yellow. So this is a great chance. Sammy Johnson will have the free kick. Sammy goes right away, lofts it towards the keeper. It's free in front of the box. Keeper deflected it. Now Oki keeps it down. Kennedy keeps it down and kicked out by the Blue Jays. So there will be a corner. And I think it's Sammy Johnson taking the corner, I think. Is that Sammy, I think? 17? Tiger corner will be taken by Sammy Johnson. Tigers bring in Greta Platts. Blue Jays bring in Mike Rubel. Yeah. So Greta Platts will take the corner. He should have waited. There's the header. Powers, it's in! Perfect corner by Greta Platts. What a great time for a sub. And Madison Powers able to header the ball in. Tiger goal by Madison Powers. Off the corner from Greta Platts. So 11:27 left. I'm really happy to see that one get on the board as a Tiger fan. So the corner came from Platts. Nice job of subbing by the Tigers. They had her up on the sideline ready to go in. And the goal came from Madison Powers. The Tigers up 2-0. Now all I want for Christmas is one more goal to go up 3-0. Let the Tigers settle in. Kennedy Hansen rolls it towards Grandjeanette. Step forward. Nice job of stepping forward and stealing it by Rob. She gets it to Waldrop. Waldrop goes back inside towards number 2, giving chases. Keaton Hansen. Sammy Johnson picks it up with pressure coming. And Sammy might be, I think she's all right. Hard foul there. I think it was Ackerman. So we'll see Sammy's all right, stretching out here a little bit. So I think Greta will take the kick. Sammy would probably usually take this from deep on the field. So a little slow getting up with Sammy, but I think she's all right. Might have got the wind knocked out of her. So ball whistle for play. Greta Platts will take the free kick with 10:30 left. Ball going downfield, clears, gets to Powers. Powers to the 50. Powers a little back step. Sends one across towards Ali, but getting by Oki. Oki pops it forward. Now Grandjeanette can run. Grandjeanette at the 25. Grandjeanette at the 20. Grandjeanette at 15. Coming outside is Kennedy Hansen. Nice job to her. Ball on the 5. Down inside the goal. She rolls it back. Ali can't quite get back. Kicked out by Ali. So the throw will come for the Blue Jays. Subs coming in for the Tigers and the Blue Jays. Looks like number 7 for them and 20 for us. 7 for them. Entering for the Blue Jays, number 7, Jill Bukema. Entering for the Tigers, number 20, Paisley Wilberts. So ball goes down. Krugerberg doing pressure. Grandjeanette doing pressure. Now kicked up in the air by Ackerman. See who wins this one. Oki's there. Does the header. Nice little header to Platts. Platts settles it with pressure's coming. Krugenberg has it. Number 4 drops it back to Lepper. Lepper steps around. Goes back to Krugenberg. Nice ball. Now she goes up to Kennedy. Kennedy's at the 45. She's going to try to reverse it. Nice job. Great move. A little back step by Kennedy Hansen. And she's got Grandjeanette. Oh, couldn't quite get it through. Nice idea, though. But Oki kept it alive. Rolls it forward. Powers giving chase. Grandjeanette giving chase. Oh, that was a good ball. I think the Tigers kind of gave up on that one. Looked like it was going to get away from them. And a good ball by Oki. Tigers just couldn't quite catch back up again. So goal kick will come for the Tigers with 9:05 left. Tigers up 2-0. Tigers with 4 shots on goal to 1 shot on goal for the Blue Jays. And the goal kick. Platts is there. Headers it forward. Goes towards Powers. Powers headers it back into the box, giving chase. Nice job of coming in. Is Rhea Mueller. Goalie kind of slides into her. Mueller was trying to stop, and the goalie kind of went out hard and slid. He actually slid quite a ways. This is Keaton. Keaton with the header. Sends it to Platts. Platts is battling for it. Headers again. Goes towards Mueller. So Mueller on the far side of the field. So your front line is Rhea Mueller, Madison Powers, and Ali Grandjeanette with Shelley Oki at the attacking mid. Ball stolen. Nicely stolen by Paisley Wilberts. Wilberts battling for it in the mid here. Battling against, she is fighting hard against number 9, Elliott Cruz. Cruz for the second wins it, but the ball is going to go out. So Tiger throw will come on that sideline. So Grandjeanette, Powers, and Mueller in the front line. Oki at the attacking mid. Paisley Wilberts came in for Sammy Johnson, so hopefully Sammy's not as hurt as much as she might be. Powers sends one through. Oki giving chase. Nice idea again. That's Wilberts. That's Platts. That's Oki. Oki at the 10. Kicked away. Coming in is Platts. Platts at the 25. She's got Wilberts. Where's she going to go? Back step. Goes all the way back to Hansen. Hansen at the 50. 45-40, rolls forward to Platts. Platts is going to come out here to Lepper. Lepper will gather it in around the 50. As she goes sideways, rolls it forward to Kennedy Hansen. Kennedy Hansen at the 30. Gets it sorted to Grand Jeanette. Grand Jeanette giving chase. Nicely cleared by the Blue Jay defense. They have number 20 up themselves on that far side of the field. Sent down by Keaton, giving chases Powers. Ball is free. Kicked out by the Blue Jays, and we'll see if it kicks backwards into the corner. Blue Jays giving chase, trying to keep it in, and they do. On this near side of the field, Kennedy Hansen's there. Coming back is Grand Jeanette on defense. Ball sent down, and it will stay in play. Just running down the sideline. Lepper keeps control. Charlotte's going to send it back to Annika Yoder-Stulil. Stulil in goal for the Tigers. Blue Jays coming forward. Tries to go outside to Paisley, but now the Blue Jays now got an opportunity. As they're running, they kind of missed that one. That's too bad for them because they had a good run going there and kicked it out. And the Tigers now going the other way. Oki, Powers to the 40. Powers can run for a while if you want. 35. Powers to 30. Sends it across the Grand Jeanette. Good ball. Right to the 10. Powers now, or Grand Jeanette inside the box. Settles it back. Sends it across. Gets it towards Powers. Powers going to settle it. Drops it back to Oki. Oki with the shot. Oki. It's good. Powers with the assist. Oki with the score. 6:05 left. The Tigers 3-0 over the Bondurant-Farrar Blue Jays. Tiger goal by Shelly Oki. Off the assist from Madison Powers. Really well played. Powers is doing a phenomenal job of finding feet, getting the ball back. So Sammy Johnson comes back in. Paisley Wilbur goes out. Re-entering for the Tigers, Sammy Johnson replacing Paisley Wilbers. And Kylie Marquette replacing Madison Powers. So 6:05 left. Assist by Powers. Goal by Oki. And 3-0. Ball comes forward. That's Marquette. Oh, she tried to do a little give a goal with Oki, but stolen by the Powers. Or by the Blue Jays, sorry. And there's going to be a foul, though. So Platts will have it at the 50. So 5:35 left. Tigers up 3-0. Tigers got a goal by Rhea Mueller in the early going, 34-32. She was able to kind of dribble through the defense. Kind of got around 2 or 3 people and able to put it in the goal, beating the keeper one-on-one. Then you have a corner kick by Greta Platts with 11:27 left. Nice job here. Giving chase to Sammy Johnson. Giving chase is number 2. Nice job by Sammy. Oh, great hustle by Sammy to clear that and keep it as a throw on the far side of the field rather than a corner kick. Nicely done by Sammy Johnson. Good hustle. I think it's number 1, if I remember. It is number 1 coming in for the Blue Jays. Entering for the Blue Jays, number 1, Nikki Waldrop. I partially remember that because her hair does cover her number. She's got a really long ponytail. And so Waldrop with the throw. Throws it forward, coming out Mueller. Mueller's got a chance now. Mueller, 25, 30. Mueller outrunning the defense right now. Mueller, 50. Sends one through. Goes towards Marquette. Coming up as Oki. Nice job by Shelley. Sends it downfield. Still got it here for the Mueller. So Mueller, Grand Jeanette, Marquette on the front line. Oki at the attacking mid. In the midfield itself is Lila Kuchenberg and Greta Platts. Back line, Kennedy Hansen, Charlotte Lepper, Keaton Hansen. Paisley Wilbers was in for a while, but now it's Sammy Johnson back after the injury. Platts will shoot it from the 20. Bounding free, giving chases Grand Jeanette. A nice hustle by the keeper to get out there and pull it in to make sure no more damage. 3-0 Tigers with under 4 minutes left here in the first half. Ball goes to Kuchenberg. She settles it. Kuchenberg fighting off the nice job of fighting past Piper Lyman. Sends it forward. See if Grand Jeanette can get there. Giving chases number 11. It's just going to clear the end line. So it'll be a goal kick coming for the Blue Jays. Entering for the Tigers is Izzy Toronis. Entering for the Tigers, number 7, Izzy Toronis. Headed the way by the Blue Jays, but kept control. Lepper did a nice job of coming after that. Blue Jays got it, get the ball down to Grand Jeanette. Grand Jeanette touches it at the 30. Tries to send it through the Oki. Oki with control at the 30. Gets it across the Platts. Platts at the 30 still. Now they send it forward. They got Marquette running. Well, it was right on the goal, but just a little too far ahead. Good idea by Platts. And Marquette made the break. So good-looking ball. Just nice job by Lepper. Good shield by Kennedy Hansen. Tigers working really well all around the field. Nice ball sent forward by number 9. That's Cruz. And now giving chase. Good idea by Sammy. Morgan Mueller was approaching her, and Sammy just launches it. So the throw will come for the Blue Jays with 2:30 left. If you're the Tigers, you just want to get out of here with your 3-0 lead. Make sure to not give up anything cheap. And you're the Blue Jays, you definitely want to get one on the board before halftime to be only down 2 at the half. 3 is an eternity in soccer. Nice step through by the Tigers. Taken away. And I think that's Mueller. A nice ball out to her by Marquette. Mueller couldn't quite track it down on the sideline. So throw will come for the Blue Jays. Far side of the field. This is Waldrop, who just came back in. She gets it across to Lyman. And battling for it is Taronis. Mueller gets it, sends it towards Marquette. Marquette giving chase. Blue Jays able to kick it out and clear it. Coming up is Lepper, though. Lepper with the body gets it forward towards Oki. Oki on the shield, but taken by Weston. Weston works it outside to Rob, and Rob goes forward, but stolen away by Kennedy Hansen. Kennedy Hansen gets to the Lepper. Battling for it now is Bukema. Nice job by Lepper getting around Bukema. Rolls one down, and she got Grangenet on the outside. Nice job by Grangenet on the turn. And kicked free by the Blue Jays. That's number 12, Chloe Shivers, who clears it, but the throw will come for Kennedy Hansen on the sideline. So Kennedy with a chance. Number 14 up for the Blue Jays coming in. Nice ball goes in towards Marquette. Marquette bops it forward. Kennedy Hansen comes forward. Nice shield by Kennedy. She's going to turn and go towards the corner, I think. We're going to wait and see. Try to get it through the Bondurant-Farrar Blue Jay. They leave it out, though, but coming forward. Nice job by Charlotte Lepper of coming forward. Go ahead, John. So the ball goes from Hansen to Grangenet. Grangenet at the 20. Tries to send it through. Deflected away by the Blue Jays. And stolen for the second. Nice job by the Blue Jays getting that one. That's Bukema. Goes across, but Keaton Hansen's there. She calls to Sammy. Sends one forward. Going towards Platts. Platts with a little touch. Gets it through. And Mueller's on the run. We'll see if she can get there. Kicked sideways by the Blue Jays. So the throw will come on the far side of the field by Sammy Johnson with 25 seconds left. As Sammy's looking for a ball. And we'll see if they can go in less than 20. Sammy with the throw to Mueller. Taken by the Blue Jays. Just sitting there. Just going to be helping them milk the time. 13 seconds left. Johnson throws it in towards Marquette. Taronis goes in forward. Marquette headers it forward. Oki giving chase. Ball's down in front. And that will end our first half with the Gilbert Tigers up 3-0 over the Bondurant-Farrar Blue Jays. Tigers very dominant in that half. They have kept the ball on the Blue Jay half for the entire first half. Blue Jays did get one shot on goal, but the Tigers very, very dominant in keeping that ball down on the north end of the field. So Tigers just want more of the same here in the second half. And the Blue Jays obviously want to get out of the box fairly quickly in that second half themselves. Be nice if you're the Blue Jays, you're going to want to get a goal on the board sometime in that first 10 minutes just to make people think about it. And if you're the Tigers, you're going to want to keep them off the board and not let them score. So the Tigers are on the board with 34-32 left in the first half. So just 5 minutes and 28 seconds in. Rhea Mueller had the ball on the right-hand side of the field, was able to dribble through 2 or 3 defenders and get the ball into the upper corner of the net on a one-on-one play with the goalie to put the Tigers up 1-0. And it just stayed that way for a long time. Tigers very dominant, had the ball down in the Blue Jay half. Had some opportunities. They actually had 6 total shots on goal in that first half, but unable to kind of close it out and score again. But 28-23 into the game with 11:27 left on the clock in the first half. The Tigers got a corner kick, of which they had 4 there in the early going. And so the corner kick from Greta Platts went over towards Madison Powers, and Madison Powers able to get to the header and headed the ball in the back of the net to put the Tigers up 2-0 at that point. And it stayed that way just for this 5 more minutes is all. So that was at the 28-23 mark of the game. And at the 33-55 mark of the game, Tigers able to get on the board one more time. This one came off a nice pass from Madison Powers to Shelly Oki. She was kind of down in towards the goal. Actually sent it back to Oki, and Oki turns and fires and put the ball into the back of the net. They put the Tigers up 3-0 at that point, and that's where we stand at the half. The Gilbert Tigers up 3-0 with goals from Mary Mueller, Madison Powers, and Shelly Oki. The winner of this game will move on to the state tournament next week here in Ames, Iowa. This is Pat Starr for John Pop and for Ian Smith as well, and I'm going to go silent for a little bit here. 8 minutes to go in the halftime. 3-0 Tigers at the half.
There was a ring foul in the women's rescue. Maybe shipped off if you're washing your hands. I don't know, but there was a ring foul in the women's rescue. You see the concession stand. Once again, a ring was found in the women's rescue. Please go to the concession stand to count.
All right, everybody, welcome back to Gilbert, Iowa, and Tiger Stadium for the second half of this sub-state final, regional final in Class 2A. The Gilbert Tigers taking on the Bondurant-Farrar Blue Jays. Tigers and Blue Jays. Tigers up 3-0 at the half. They got to score 5 minutes, 28 seconds in, 5:28 in. Graham Mueller able to move through 3 or 4 defenders and score the goal 1-on-1 against the keeper to put the Tigers up 1-0. And then it actually kind of settled in there. Tigers had very dominant control of the ball, but they were not able to score. The Blue Jays did a good job of keeping them off the board. So we went a full 23 minutes, 20-some minutes, to 28-23 gone in the game. 11:27 left in the first half before the Tigers got their next goal off a corner kick, as they brought Greta Platts in, and she was subbing in, and they were able to get her over and get the corner kick from Greta. And she kicked it. Madison Powers got the header to put the Tigers up 2-0 at that point. And then just 5 minutes later, with 33:55 gone in the first half, 6:05 remaining, the Tigers scored again off a lovely assist from Madison Powers and a one-touch goal by Shelly Oakey to put the Tigers up 3-0 here at the half. So that's where we stand. Tigers very dominant in that first half. We'll see if they can continue that. They really only gave one shot for the Bondurant-Farrar Blue Jays on the goal, 6 of their own, and scored 3 of those 6. So here's Sammy. Nice little move by Sammy. Brings Cruz to her knees. Back from Platts to Sammy. Sammy at the 45. Now she's going to send one through to Grangenet. Grangenet with a touch. Going towards Oakey, but kicked away by the Blue Jays. Mueller with that kick. Gets it all the way back now to Keaton. Keaton goes across to Mueller. Mueller tries to keep it in. Couldn't quite do it. So throw will come for the Blue Jays. I think the Tigers started as they started the game. Let me look. They have Ray Mueller Madison Powers and Allie Granget in the front line. Shelley Oki on the attacking mid. Lila Krukenberg and Greta Platz, and that's stolen by Oki. Oki with a roll towards Powers. Powers at the 25. Nice job by Powers. Steps around. Looks, rolls it towards, I don't know who that touched. Good idea. Just went over the end line. So Greta Platz and Lila Krukenberg in the midfield. And your back line is Sammy Johnson, Keaton Hansen, Charlotte Lepper, and Kennedy Hansen. Mueller putting pressure on the defensive line of the Blue Jays. Now coming forward is Kennedy Hansen. Protecting her is Lila Krukenberg. Lila goes up to Kennedy. Kennedy with a touch. Kicked up off Kennedy. Good job by Elise Robb. So the throw will come for the Blue Jays. Deep in the Tiger half. 38-30 left in the game in this regional final. Oki with the steal to Mueller. Mueller back to Platz. Platz to 30. Nice ball outside of Johnson. Johnson 25-20, 15-10. Little back step. Nice job by Sammy. Sammy rolls it again. Right around the 12. Gets it back towards Krukenberg. Oh, tipped away. Nicely done by the Blue Jays. And the Blue Jays have a chance to run now. Krukenberg steps forward and stolen by Platz. Platz towards Oki. Couldn't quite get her foot on it. Now coming up is Krukenberg. Lila, 30, 25, 20. Rolls one nicely forward to Mueller. Mueller's into the box. Steps back around the defender. Mueller with the shot. Tried to get it, just a good job by the keeper. Powers was there, filling on the backside, as was Allie Grangenet. Mueller with the shot. Now Sammy. Sammy rolls it back to Keaton. Keaton takes a look. She's going to go in nicely fine. Finds Krukenberg. Krukenberg at the 40. Krukenberg goes to Powers. Powers comes to meet it very nicely. Good job by Madison. Chasing it down is Lepper. Krukenberg will drop behind for her. Lepper rolls it forward. Mueller, nice ball outside. Not going down. Did I miss Paisley Wilbert's coming in? No, it's Kennedy Hansen. Nice job by Kennedy. Down the sideline. Goes all the way through. Giving chase is Lepper. It's going to stay in. Chance for the Blue Jays if they can steal it. They can't. Nice job by Lepper getting it over to Keaton Hansen. Kennedy way downfield, as are the other Tigers. Touched by Platt and stolen. There's the Blue Jays' chance. Stolen away by Freeborn. She rolls it forward, and Annika Yoder-Stulil, well timed, steps to the front of the box and grabs that before any damage can be done. 36-40 left. Stulil, nice line drive punt, gets up to Powers at the 45. Pressure on her backside. Powers steps around, rolls it forward to Platz. Ooh, stepping in, nicely done. It is Freeborn, and now they plans for the Blue Jays on the run. They get it around the outside. Keaton Hansen give chase. Keaton Hansen doing battle there with Maya Grubel. They both kind of slide to the ground, and Grubel kind of covered it with her hands, so the call goes against the Tigers. Ball goes up on the sideline to Mueller. Mueller, Powers, Grangenet. Nice job by Mueller, and she's free. 30, 25-20. It's Mueller going at the goal. 10, rolls it. And caught the ground as she went to kick it. Nice job of recovering there. I think that was number 3. Maybe number 2 for the Blue Jays, who did a nice job of getting back and running with Mueller. I thought Mueller was going to have a nice clean shot with just her and the keeper. Actually, number 12. Nice little give and go from Grangenet towards Mueller, but fielded by the keeper. She's having to be very active back there. Is the keeper. And the ball goes down. Krukenberg on the backside. Stepping forward. Nice job by Keaton, but stolen away by the Blue Jays. Hit by number 9, stolen back by Lepper. Cruz had it for a moment. Lepper gets it, rolls it forward, but stolen right back by the Blue Jays. They're going to go deep. Krukenberg's back on defense, and that will be a throw for the Tigers. Kennedy Hansen will take the throw far side of the field. Tigers in their red uniforms, white numbers. Blue Jays in their white uniforms, blue numbers. Throw goes down to about the 35, covered by Mueller. Sends it back towards Krukenberg. Oh, nice job. He's coming in for the backside. Good job by Kennedy Hansen, though, of getting it back. Try to roll the ball to Platz. It's stolen by Freeborn. And Freeborn going to try to move it forward. Gets it to Cruz. Cruz sends it sideways. Sent forward by Lepper. And the header will come for the Blue Jays, far side of the field. That will be taking the throw from Lyman. Looks down the field. Throws it back to her back line. Settled. Sent forward by Robb. And now to Oki. Oki goes towards Grangenet. Grangenet tries to get there. Does with the header. Little pop forward. Allie doing battle. fighting for it. Nice job of hustling. There's number 3. I guess that was her probably battling. So it's Maya Grubel. Did a nice job of turning against Grand Jeanette. Grand Jeanette with a good run. 34-10 left. Sammy Johnson will have the throw, and she can get this to the box. Sends it low. Nice job of reading it. Grubel, good anticipation. Nice job by Powers of getting back, though. Ball goes down. Stopped by Hansen at the 40 with pressure coming behind her. Keaton drags it. Rolls it forward to Powers at the 20. Madison, little jab step. Going to go across. Nicely done to Kennedy Hansen. Kennedy flashing down. Now into the box. Kennedy turns. And kicked out. That'll be a corner for the Tigers. Tiger corner was taken by Greta Platts. So 33-30 left here in the second half. In this regional final, the Bondurant-Farrar Blue Jays and the Gilbert Tigers. And Tigers up 3-0, looking for more. Here's Platts. Sends it down low inside. Goes by Krickenberg. Ogie had a chance. Now Grand Jeanette steps back in. Rolls it towards Powers. Powers goes outside. It's going to get back to Platts. Platts is going to try to send it back towards Okie. And the call goes, an offside call. I didn't see him on the side. The AR called offside.
It's easy to do when the corner person doesn't get back.
So the ball sent forward by the Blue Jays. Stolen right back by Kennedy Hansen. Stolen right back by the Blue Jays. Stolen back by Lepper. Lepper at the 45. Rolls it forward to Rhea Mueller. Rhea on the sideline fighting for it. Battling for it. Rhea and number 11. Nice job by Rhea. Mueller comes out of there with it. Nice job by Rhea. Sends it towards Powers. Powers tries to go back to Mueller. Powers and kicked down the sideline. Powers keeps it in play. And then kicked out by the Blue Jays. So throw will come for Kennedy Hansen. Madison Powers doing a nice job of hustling down there in the box. Powers has a goal of her own so far and an assist tonight. Kennedy Hansen throws it nicely. Good strong throw to Powers. Powers with the touch at the 10. Now floating at the 15. Now it comes out nicely done to Sammy Johnson at the 25. Sammy tries to step through. Stolen right back by Platts. Now Keaton. Keaton is going to go over to Lepper. Lepper at the 35. 30 with pressure coming. 30, 25. Rolls it forward. Trying to get it to Mueller. But pressure by the Blue Jays. And they're going to set it down. And they got a chance to run right now. Keaton Hansen staying back. Nice deflection by Keaton. Cruz tried to get it by her. Keaton stayed with it. And the call goes against the Blue Jays. So the Tigers will have a free kick. So Greta Platts will take the free kick with 31-27 left here in the game. Platts sends one forward. Deep into the box. Taken by Grubel. Taken back by Krukenberg. Taken back by the Blue Jays. They send it deep. Lepper's there with the body. And control for the moment by Cruz. Cruz rolls one forward. Sammy's there first, though. Try to get that to Freeborn. Nice job. Goes to Hansen. Hansen floats one towards Grand Jeanette. See if Grand Jeanette can win this one coming across. Going to Grubel. Nice job by Alley. Stepping up is Mueller. Mueller on the inside. Now at the 15-10. Gets it inside the box. Keeper trying to get over. They can't. Mueller turns. Kicks it. Floats it inside the box and cleared by Grubel. And the throw will come from the far side of the field for the Tigers. Blue Jays waiting to bring Rosie Ackerman back in. Throw goes down from Kennedy to Mueller. Mueller fighting on that sideline. Able to get it past Robb again. And a corner kick will come for Greta Platts. Tiger corner will be taken by Greta Platts. So once again, Tigers up 3-0 with 30 minutes left, 10 seconds in the first half. Here comes Platts. Lofts that one nicely. Powers there for the header. Bounces in front of the goal. And number 5 raised her hand. That was actually a handball, I think. Maybe not. I know number 5 quickly pulled her hands up as the ball kind of bounded down low. And now the Blue Jays with a chance to run. This is Freeborn. Getting back nicely is Platts. That's Lepper. Lepper to Krukenberg. So I think Olswing up on the sideline. 14-2 up for the Blue Jays. Want to make sure it's Olswing. And it is. Blue Jays send on Rosie Ackerman and Emerson Berkness. Tigers bring on Maddie Olswing, replacing Shelly Oakey. Ball settled down. Platts rolls one forward. That's just going to go to the keeper. She'll come out and grab that. In fact, if she wanted to, if I were the keeper, she could have. Well, they're behind by 3, so I guess no reason to wait. Ball goes up towards Kuchenberger, who heads it to the side towards Kennedy Hansen. Kennedy's just going to keep it just in play with pressure coming. She's going to roll it back. Coming out is Annika. Annika Yoder-Stula missed it, and it's going to be a free kick and a goal for the Tigers. As the goal comes from Ackerman. Blue Jay goal by Rosie Ackerman. So the Blue Jays got what they needed there. I said they needed to get one with about 10 minutes in, and it's 28:34 left in the second half. So 11-16 into the second half. 51-16 in overall, and they've got it down to a 3-1 game. Tigers kind of went back, and it's one of those ones. That's tough. The Custer's coming. Now the Tigers leave it out again. Now a chance for the Blue Jays. So Tigers are going to have to kind of get a little more aggressive, get back to their game.
I just wrote that up, and he scored 2 seconds later. This is post-game, assuming the game.
Okay, gotcha. Thank you. Nice ball by Olswing to Powers. Powers at the 15. Powers battling for it. Rolls it forward. Coming up is Olswing. Going outside is Grangenet. And now the Blue Jays with a chance to run. So this is now Freeborn. So Tigers on that goal as they went to kick it back to Annika Yoder-Stula, but the Blue Jays were smart. They kind of anticipated and attacked Annika. When Annika stepped forward and couldn't make contact, the ball went forward, left an open net. And no other Tigers back there to defend it. So there goes Ackerman. Now the Blue Jays playing with some confidence and keeping the ball more on the Tiger half. So we'll see if the Tigers can get back to their game. Goes to Krukenberg, to Powers. Nice job by Madison. Madison with pressure. Drops it outside to Sammy. Sammy sends one. She's got Olswing. Olswing with good speed. Maddie Olswing going down, has it inside the 10. With pressure, drops it back to Grangenet. Grangenet steps across, drops it back to Sammy. Sammy battling for it. Ball goes up and goes off a Blue Jay defender. So we'll stop the clock and let her catch her breath again. So if you're the Blue Jays, you want to keep the pressure going, but if you're the Tigers, you got to get back to playing your game. This is Freeborn. Freeborn goes down the sideline. Keaton Hansen's there, putting pressure on. Nice job. Nice job by Olswing on beating that one. Gets it back to Krukenberg. She's going to send it across and try to get it through. And it's there for Powers. Powers comes down to the 20. Kicked out. Nicely done by the Blue Jays. That's Emerson Berkness, who sends the ball out to the sideline and simply clears it for the throw to come in from Kennedy Hansen. Blue Jays with 2 subs up. Nice ball towards Grangenet. She headers it. Headed away by the Blue Jays. And the call goes against Alley. So Blue Jays will have a free kick coming. So 11. On the 11-yard line will come the free kick. And the Blue Jays getting their players back in. There's Freeborn. Nice job by Sammy Johnson. There's Grangenet. Grangenet forward to Powers. Powers right back to Grangenet. Grangenet 10, 5, corner. Sends one into the box. Right in front. Coming in is Mueller. Still alive. Giving chases Powers. Blue Jays send it out. Nice job by Platts fighting for it at the 20. With pressure, gets it outside to Mueller. Mueller at the 15. Mueller turns, gets down towards the box. Mueller down inside the goal. In the box there. Penalty box area, kicks it through. And tried to roll it out, couldn't. Kennedy Hansen there. Kennedy to 10, sends one through. Bounces off a Blue Jay defender, and the Blue Jays now have the chance to run. This is Freeborn. She sends one through. Taken away by Keaton Hansen. Keaton, nice job of stepping by. Keaton, 40, 35, 30. Keaton, 25. Bounces it off the defender. Grand Jeanette's going to go down and chase it down. Rolls it back to Hansen at the 30. Keaton goes back inside towards Greta Platts. Greta with pressure coming, stolen away by the Blue Jays. Platts still chasing with Freeborn. A little kick forward of Grand Jeanette. Grand Jeanette at the 20. Turns and sends it in, but stolen away by the Blue Jays. Nice job by Grubel. Taken by Freeborn. Nice job. That's a handball, but no call. Should have been a call because it went over to the Blue Jays. Krugerberg hit it and got it up into 22's hand. Now it's Powers. Powers with the header. Going down is number 6. Grand Jeanette just kind of not walking, but just waiting patiently. Nice job by Grand Jeanette. Nice job by Allie. She waited until number 6 got a chance. Now stepping forward. Oh, nice job by the defender. And the click goes from Krugerberg. Right on goal. The Tigers with 4 subs up. Blue Jays with 4 subs up. Tigers with 2 subs up, sorry. We got Aubrey Johnson and Izzy Taronis up for the Tigers. Ball goes back to Keaton. Keaton to Lepper. Lepper to Kennedy. And stolen away by the Blue Jays. Blue Jays a chance to run here. Lepper comes back, and we just kick it out.
7, 9, 11, 17.
Entering for the Tigers, Aubrey Johnson and Izzy Taronis. Entering for the Blue Jays, Jill Bukema, Elliot Cruz, Elise Robb,
19.
and Madison Nickel. So the throw will come for the Blue Jays. Taronis on the backside. Sent down the sideline by the Blue Jays. That should be a Tiger throw, and it is. Blue Jays thought it might be theirs. So this will be Kennedy Hansen. Throw goes forward. Maddie Olswing goes to Greta Platts. Greta Platts goes back to Taronis. Taronis goes forward towards Powers. Powers, nice job. Giving speed here to Aubrey Johnson, putting pressure. Kind of the same thing. That's what happened to the Tigers. The Blue Jay goalie able to hold on to that one. Nice job by Aubrey putting pressure on it, trying to make the goalie whiff. Kick goes off from Mueller. Goes off the Blue Jay defender, so this throw will come for Kennedy. Kennedy throws it towards Powers. Nicely done. Powers at the 25. Little back step with pressure. Stolen back by Taronis. Stolen back by the Blue Jays. And the Blue Jays send one deep downfield. Back there is Sammy. Sammy with the header goes to Aubrey Johnson. Aubrey on the 30. Nice returning by Aubrey. Aubrey steps inside, battling for it, and kicked out by the Blue Jays. That's Grubel with the clear, and so the throw will come for the Tigers. And I think it's Kylie Marquette coming in. Entering for the Tigers, Kylie Marquette. So throw will come for Sammy. Sammy throws it deep into the box. There's Olswing. She headers it. Trying to be touched by Taronis, but getting back is Platts, who goes to Lepper, who tries to go forward to Platts. Kind of went just in no man's land there. Blue Jays able to steal it. Getting back is Platts. That's going to be a call. And Greta was trying to get back on that and took out number 19. That's Madison Nickel, who just came in. So number 3, Maya Grubel, will take this kick for the Blue Jays. 21:35 left. Blue Jays and Tigers 3-1 is the score. Tigers 3, Blue Jays 1. Tigers had 3 in the first half. Blue Jays got 1 here in the second half, and now the Blue Jays trying to get a second one to really make things interesting. The Tigers, of course, want to give up nothing, and if nothing else, they want to get ahead here again. So the Tigers would love to get one more goal. 3-1, here goes the throw. Hustling back is Aubrey Johnson. Nice job of stepping through by Sammy. And kicked out by Greta Platt. So the throw will come for the Blue Jays. This will be Ella Cox. Throws it in, giving pressure. Nice job by Aubrey trying to get there and couldn't. And the call goes against Aubrey. Aubrey trying to anticipate and jump that route and just kind of collided with the Blue Jays. So this is actually a great chance for the Blue Jays, down 3-1. With this free kick, he's put it towards the frame. That's curling in nicely for her. Down in front, there's nobody there. Nice job by Stuhlil. That's going to be a corner kick, but boy, Annika, that was dangerous. Not a corner. Okay, so it went off the... Oh, it is a corner. There we go. I thought so. Corner kick will be taken by Elliott Cruz. So good job by Annika to get that out of there. That was really dangerous. That ball came free. Beautiful free kick by the Blue Jays. Tigers need to get this out of here, and let's get it going the other way again. Nicely hit into the middle of the box, out in front. There first is 7. Battling forward is Aubrey Johnson. That was Jill Bukema. Now to Hansen. Now sends one forward. And the Blue Jays turn it back and kick it up in the air. Center of the field. Headed by Platts going towards Olswing. Olswing with the header in the second bounce. Rolls it forward. Getting over there is Marquette. And the call will go against the Blue Jays. So the Tigers needed that. Got a call going their ways with 19:25 left. 3-1 Gilbert. Tigers with 8 shots on goal. Blue Jays with 3. Nice job there by Annika, deflecting that shot away. And now the kick by Platts goes down towards Marquette. Hit out by the Blue Jays. Elise Robb, touched by Hansen. Nice job of Kennedy trying to get it towards Lepper. And this will be a throw for the Blue Jays. So Cruz going quickly, trying to get back. Getting back is Olswing. Nice job by Olswing, taking the ball from Robb. Now Robb takes it back, goes forward, getting after it. It's Marquette. Good hustle here in that front line by Marquette. Aggressively chasing it down. So throw coming in for the Tigers. Grand Jeanette and Oki. Grand Jeanette and Oki coming in for the Tigers. Bradley Cleveland coming in for the Blue Jays. Ball coming forward. See if Aubrey can get there first. Aubrey does. I think he did call the foul. I didn't see that right away, but I think he called the... No, he didn't. Goal kick coming. So coming in for the Blue Jays, number 15. Re-entering for the Blue Jays, Nora Freeborn. I need my friend John Pop to tell me why that wasn't a foul, as Aubrey was kind of going at and had a good chance to break away, and the defender just kind of took her out. And there's the offside call, looking for that. That was Ackerman who scored the goal earlier for the Blue Jays. Up on the sideline for the Tigers is Lila Krukenberg. Tigers just need to get back to their game. Blue Jays doing a nice job of just keeping them off balance a little bit here. Gilbert had that 3-0 lead. That is the one bad thing about the 3-0 lead is you do kind of settle in a little bit. And it's kind of hard to turn back. Nice ball to Grand Jeanette from Oki. Grand Jeanette now goes back towards Oki. Getting back is Kylie Marquette. Marquette touches it. Goes to Platts. Platts sends it. Aubrey Johnson battling for it. Nice job by Aubrey. Settles it around the 5. Goes back to Oki. Oki with the shot towards the goal. Right on the goal. Pulled in by the keepers. A nice immediate one-touch shot. So Paisley Wilberts is up, as is Lila Krukenberg. Taronis is in. Going on the sideline and hustling. Nice ball going forward. Grand Jeanette with the ball. The 45. Rolls it forward to Oki. Oki at the 35 with pressure coming. Shelley gets to Platts. Platts goes back to Hansen. Hansen can come outside to Sammy Johnson and does. Now Sammy rolls. Nice little back step by Sammy. Does a really nice job of getting around Cleveland. Now Sammy on the run. 25-20. Nice job of backstepping by Sammy again. Sammy, another little back step. Sammy goes down to 10. Sammy sends it in towards the box. Bounding free. Coming up is Taronis. Taronis with the shot towards the goal. And right on frame again. So Powers, Wilberts, and Krukenberg up. Yes. So Tigers have 3 people coming in. Izzy Taronis with it, rolls it back towards Kennedy Hansen with pressure coming. Nice job of getting back by Taronis. Taronis will give and go to Kennedy. Kennedy kicks it and thought it was going to be called out, but since the Blue Jays got control, the official let it go. And now the Blue Jays have a chance to run. They send it across into their box. Kicked away by Sammy Johnson. Popped up. Now taken by the Tigers. Platts is going to do it, and they're going to call the foul on the Tigers. This is a great chance for the Blue Jays again with that foul down around the 20. So the Blue Jays are going to have a golden opportunity here. Number 3, Maya Grubel, will take the kick. He's going to back him up. So this is a great chance for Grubel. 14:50 left. See what the Tigers can do. Ball lofted up and sent wide right. Grubel will probably want that one back because that's a great opportunity for them. Re-entering for the Tigers, Lila Krukenberg, Madison Powers, and Paisley Wilberts. So Annika Yoder-Stuhlil in goal for the Tigers. Back line is Sammy Johnson, Keaton Hansen, Charlotte Lepper, and now the Blue Jays have a chance. They roll it forward. Little give and go. Touched by number 2, Ackerman. Sent clear by Hansen. And now Powers with a chance to run. Madison with the header. And she's out in front of number 12. That's Madison getting down with her. One-on-one with the goalie. Madison with the roll. Deflected away by the keeper. Madison hustling to keep it in play. Has it down front. Touch. Madison by the tee. Sends it towards the keeper. Deflected away. Kicked up in the air. Oki with the header. Coming down is Toronis. Toronis headers it towards the box. Nice job by Izzy. Izzy fighting for it in front of the box. Kicked away by number 11. That's Robb. And now the Blue Jays have a chance to run. Stepping inside is Platts. Stolen by, actually it's Paisley Wilberts. And she's working to try to get the ball, and they're going to call Paisley for the foul. And the free kick will come for the Tigers. So Rhea Mueller, number 13, up for the Blue Jays. Stolen away by Lila. Lila sent it towards the sideline. Graduate comes to meet it nicely. Graduate at the 50. Towards Powers. Powers settles at the 40. Powers, little back step. Stepping around the 30. 25. 20. Little roll to Powers. Powers with the touch. Going towards the goal. But out of play. And the punt will come for the Blue Jays. Quickly kicking it downfield. Ackerman's there. Hansen's there. Hansen shielding. Lepper header. Keaton Hansen sends it towards the sideline. We'll go out with 12:42 left. Rhea Mueller returns for the Tigers. Isla Cruz and Nikki Waldrop return for the Blue Jays. So 12:22 left. Tigers, Blue Jays, 3-1 Tigers. Blue Jays, though, been battling hard here. Grangenet to Powers. Powers a little back step at the 40. Nice job by Madison. Nice through ball. She's got Grangenet in the run at the 15. 10. Coming in from the side is 3. Rolls it in toward Amelia Mueller and deflected away. Keeper sets it. And we'll have the goalie punt here. She punts it away. There first are the Blue Jays. Charlotte Lepper with the header. Gets it down. Control for the moment by Mueller. Mueller for the Blue Jays. That's Wilberts. Wilberts battling with the Blue Jays. So Blue Jays will have the throw. 11:35 left. 3-1. Tigers up over the Blue Jays. On that sideline is Paisley Wilberts putting pressure on. She went in for Kennedy Hansen. Nice job by Powers. Oh, Powers had the chance for the run out. Sent forward. Nice job by Izzy Toronis. Getting back is Oki. There's a handball. Not called. Oki goes forward. Forward by Mueller. Turned by Grubel. Mueller with the ball. Nice job of battling by Rhea Mueller. Getting back on Grubel. Nice job as she comes from the backside. Controlled by Toronis. Now Krukenberg. Stolen back by the Blue Jays. Stolen back by Oki. Oki sends it forward to Powers. Coming up is Mueller. Powers tried to send it down. Roberts is going to be there. Paisley with the ball. Wilberts gets it outside. Paisley sends one across towards Mueller. Controlled by Grubel. Oki comes flying back in. Powers tries to get a foot on it. Can't. Ball sent forward. Ackerman giving a chase. Nice hustle by Keaton Hansen. And she'll clear that. And so subs will come in. Greta Platt's coming in for the Tigers. On for the Tigers, Greta Platts. On for the Blue Jays, Piper Lyman. So 10:20 left for the Tigers. Throw goes downfield to the sideline. Mueller's able to steal it away. And deflected up off a Blue Jay defender. And getting ready to come on is Kennedy Hansen. Kennedy Hansen on for the Tigers, replacing Sammy Johnson. So you got Kennedy Hansen, Keaton Hansen, Charlotte Lepper, and Paisley Wilberts in the back line for the Tigers. Greta Platz and Lila Krukenberg in the mid. And Shelly Oki at the attacking mid. Front line for the Tigers is Allie Grand Jeanette, Madison Powers, and Rhea Mueller. And in goal, Annika Yoder-Stulil. Here's the throw. Nice ball from Kennedy into Oki, Powers, and shot from Platz. Oh, what a good look. Just a little bit left. Tigers taking that shot from distance. So 9 minutes, 15 seconds left. Going to the sideline. Platz gets there right away on the 20. At the 15, drops it back to Paisley. Paisley right back to Platz at the 20. Paisley right back to Wilberts. Wilberts at the 30. Tries to send it. It's going to go wide to this side of the field. Goes to Kennedy. Kennedy Hansen with the Blue Jays coming back. Rolls it forward to Mueller. Mueller trying to get there and keep it in play and does. Rhea sends one forward towards Krukenberg. Krukenberg doing battle. And that's Powers now. Powers at 10, 5. Inside the goal. Powers with the cross. Shoots it. And that's got to be off the post. That's got to be a corner. It caught the goal post. Deflected away by the keeper. Nice ball. Tiger corner. Retaken by Greta Platz. Keeper thought it went off the goal, but it went off the goal post, which is outside the field. And that's why the corner's coming. So we'll see what Greta can do here with 8:15 left. Greta sends one low. Coming in is Powers. Oh, what a shot. Another corner for the Tigers. Good ball by Platz. Tiger corner will be taken by Greta Platz. Here's Platz. Lifts this one up. Down in front. And I don't push inside there. Power stepped inside. Got a header, went over the goal, but it was a push before that. So the foul goes against the Tigers. Waiting up is number 17 for the Blue Jays. And the Blue Jays. Paisley Wilberts, nice job turning it. Tucked back by the Blue Jays. Keaton Hansen there with the header. Headed it back towards Grand Jeanette. Grand Jeanette pops it up towards. Nice job by Grand Jeanette keeping control. Drops it outside to Wilberts. Wilberts on the sideline. That's going to go out. So Tigers will send on Sammy Johnson and Maddie Olswing. Sammy Johnson and Maddie Olswing re-enter for the Tigers. On for the Blue Jays, number 17, Mallory Nickel. Ball goes down to Power. Madison rolls one forward towards Olswing, but stolen by the Blue Jays. Stopped by Krukenberg. Krukenberg forward to Powers. Now Krukenberg with pressure coming. Nice pressure by Ackerman, but she leaves it back. Nice job by Lepper stepping forward. Good by Olswing by getting over there. Sends it towards the sideline. Trying to get it to Kennedy. Gets a little strong. So your front line right now is Rhea Mueller, Madison Powers, and Allie Grand Jeanette. The attacking mid is Maddie Olswing. That foul goes against Krukenberg as she made contact with Ackerman. So there's another chance for the Blue Jays with 6:15 left here. 3-1 Tigers. Tigers with 13 shots on goal. Blue Jays with 1. And here comes the kick by Grubel. Grubel lifts it towards the post. Head of the way nicely by Krukenberg, giving chases Platz, giving chases Powers. Powers shields it. Nice job by Madison. Does it? Grand Jeanette has to wait for a second. Now Powers steps through. She's got Mueller on the right side. Olswing in the center. Tries to pump it through. Stolen away by Grubel. And now sent to the sideline and out. With just 5:49 left. Throw will come for Kennedy Hansen. Maddie Olswing at the attacking mid. Greta Platz and Lila Krukenberg in the midfield. Back line is Sammy Johnson. Keaton Hansen, Charlotte Lepper, and Kennedy Hansen. Paisley Wilberts has put some time in back there on the back line as well. Izzy Tronis has come in the midfield. Shelly Oki obviously has been there as well. Giving hustle. This is good speed going down the sideline by number 9. Got down there and turned it, but she her fellow players were trying to come and throw on that backside. Nice job by Annika Yoderstula calling off Keaton Hansen. Keaton was back there to play D if need be. That's Powers with a little touch. Now Powers, that's a nice job of coming in and backfilling by Grubel. Thought Powers was going to get a chance to outrun her. So 4:55 left here. Up for the Tigers is Izzy Tronis. Will come into the midfield. That's Lila Krukenberg. Lila goes forward with it. Gets it towards Olswing. Olswing sends it towards the goal. Sent downfield by the Blue Jays. Touched by Hansen. Hansen to Krukenberg. Krukenberg get the 30. Lila goes outside. Nicely stepped in there. Stolen away by Abby Chambers. Nice job by Kennedy Hansen at getting right. Nice job of getting right past Elliott Cruz. Elliott Cruz tries to do the slide tackle, but kicked out. And that will be a Tiger throw. Entering will be Izzy Tronis. On for the Tigers, Izzy Tronis. So 4:20 left. Tigers up 3-1 still. Grand Jeanette with the ball from the throw from Kennedy. Kicked out, pressured out there by the Blue Jays. So the throw will come again for Kennedy Hansen. Olswing Powers to see where Kennedy decides to go. Kennedy throws it towards the box. Gets it to Powers at the 15. Powers drops it to Platts. Platts will give and go to Mueller. Mueller steps inside. Oh, a little touch just went a little too far. Kicked away by the Blue Jays, but the Tigers are right there. Lepper comes outside to Hansen. Hansen comes outside to Sammy Johnson. Good job of the Tigers just using a little bit of clock. Sammy goes forward to Platts. A little give and go back to Sammy. Sammy chases the ball down the 40. Keeps it in play on the sideline. Nice job by Sammy getting around Waldrop. Now Sammy at the 25. Sammy at the 20. Mueller clears. That gives Sammy some room. Sends it through inside. Goes towards Powers. Up in the air. Coming up is Platts. Platts with the header. Gets it forward. Nicely to Mueller. Mueller rolls one forward towards Olswing. Olswing tries to send it forward. Now stolen away by the Blue Jays. With 3:15, Blue Jays with a chance to run. Ball goes to Grubel. Tronis with the steal. Nice job by Izzy. Izzy with the control of the 25. Now the 20. Gets it outside to Grand Jeanette at the 10. Grand Jeanette just outside the box. Tries to turn and curl. Stolen by Grubel. Nicely defended there by Olswing. So Grand Jeanette's got the ball in the 25. Rolls it outside to Mueller at the 20. Lots of Blue Jays in the box. Mueller's going to send it. It's going to go over the sideline. So it will be a throw coming for the Tigers. Entering for the Blue Jays is number 15. That's Freeborn. Entering for the Blue Jays, Nora Freeborn. Although the bad news for the Blue Jays, that's taken a little bit of time to get their sub in. Nice throw from Sammy to Powers. Powers right in front of the box. Rolls it back and forth. Kicked over by the Blue Jays. That's going to go out. So it'll be another throw coming for Sammy Johnson. With 2:20 left in the game. Sammy Johnson, Tigers up 3-1. Ball thrown into the box. Kicked away by the Blue Jays. Right there is Izzy Tronis. Izzy trying to get a shot off. Bounds away. Nice job by Platts. Platts at the 25. Grant at the 20. Rolls it outside towards Grand Jeanette. Grand Jeanette goes down outside the penalty area. Now she sends it back inside. Kicked away by the Blue Jays, and they're going to try to make a run with it. Grubel gets it past Tronis, but it's going to go out of play. Kennedy Hansen will have the throw. With 1:45 left, Blue Jays down 3-1. Tigers up in shots on goal, 13-3. Tigers have dominated this game. Blue Jays got one in the second half as the ball was trying to be sent back to Annika Yoder-Stulil. And with pressure, they're able to get to Annika before she can get back. So this throw will come on the near side of the field for us. It's Sammy Johnson with the throw with 1:20 left in the match. Sammy throws it into Mueller. Mueller right inside the box. Rhea steps inside, in front, kicks it up. Thought that might have been a handball, but it went away. There's Keaton Hansen. Now the Blue Jays kicked up by Keaton. Keaton battling for it. Goes across the wall drop. Stepping up is Kennedy. Kennedy with the header. Goes to Izzy. Izzy at the 45. Sends it forward to Grand Jeanette. Grand Jeanette sends it about the 30. With 53 seconds left. Tigers. Grand Jeanette sideline. Down the sideline. Takes her time with number 11. That's Elise Robb. Gets it back. Tigers work it back to the back line. Now Kennedy. Kennedy up to Greta Platts. Greta Platts at the 35. Greta rolls it back to Keaton. Keaton comes outside to Sammy. Sammy settles about the 45 with 33 seconds left. Sammy rolls it outside towards Charlotte Lepper. Lepper's going to get there. Now the Blue Jays going fast. Nice job by the Blue Jays of keeping it in play, but Charlotte Leopard keeps it now at the 50. Blue Jays needed that one to have a chance, really. Nice ball down to Grand Jeanette. Grand Jeanette running to the 10. Down inside the goal. Around the 14. Seconds left. Sends it towards Olswing. Battling forward is Olswing with Nickel. Ball goes back, kicked up in the air by Taronis. Headed back by the Blue Jays. Giving chase is Mueller. And Mueller tries to score. Nice deflection by the Blue Jay goalie. And that will do it. Your final score, the Gilbert Tigers 3, the Bondurant-Farrar Blue Jays. After the handshake line, we'll have the presentation of awards. So Tigers win that one 3-1. Bondurant-Farrar Blue Jays had an outstanding season. They end up with that loss at, I think it's 8-3 they were coming in, so 8-9-3. Ended up being ranked, if I remember correctly when I looked at the rankings earlier today, 13th in the final rankings. And the Tigers take care of business here on their home field as they needed the win today to go to state, and they did win. 3-1 over the Bondurant-Farrar Blue Jays. So I'll have a recap of the scoring here momentarily. Fans, please first help me in congratulating Bondurant-Farrar on an outstanding season. Blue Jays making it to the regional final is quite an accomplishment. Congratulations to the Blue Jays. And now, presenting the state tournament banner to the Gilbert Tigers, our co-head coaches, Heather Kearns and Danny Jones. And your Gilbert Tigers will play in the state tournament on Monday in Ames. Go Tigers! So that wraps up our season of broadcasting and everything from the booth for me and John Pop. We've been up here a lot, but this is the last time this press box will be used until the fall, I believe, as the Tigers win this regional final 3-1 over the Bondurant-Farrar Blue Jays. Tigers got on the board early. Rhea Mueller able to score just 5:28 into the match. Rhea kind of dribbled through 3 or 4 Blue Jay defenders, able to close it out and score to put the Tigers up 1-0 at that point. And then quite a little bit of a scoring drought. Nice job by the Blue Jays as the Tigers went to almost 20 minutes without another score. So 28-23 gone in the game. 11:27 left in the first. 28-23 into the game. 11:27 left in the first half. Tigers got on the board again off a corner kick by Greta Platz. Sent it in the box and headed by Madison Powers. So Greta Platz able to get a corner kick over to Madison Powers. Madison Powers with the header to put the Tigers up 2-0 at that point. Just 28 minutes in. And then just 5 minutes later, with 6:05 left in the first half, 33-55 into the game, Madison Powers with an assist of her own to Shelly Oakey. Shelly Oakey with a lovely one-touch off that pass and sent it in the back of the net to put the Tigers up 3-0 at the half. And the Tigers rode that to victory. The Blue Jays were able to get on the board with 51-16 gone, 28-34 left in the game on a goal by Rosie Ackerman. kind of came on a little bit of a fluke play back in the back as the Tigers were sending it back to Annika Yoder-Stulil as the Blue Jays were attacking. And during that pass, it happened to get past Annika, and Ackerman able to get and shoot into the open net to score to get the Blue Jays within 3-1. But that's as close as they got. So your final score from here in Tiger Stadium in Gilbert, Iowa, the Bondurant-Farrar Blue Jays won, the Gilbert Tigers 3. For John Pop, Ian Smith, the coaching staff, the teachers, my much appreciation to the administration, all the coaches, all the staff, all the support personnel. Obviously to you and your support and both the Fine Arts Boothard and Gilbert Athletics Boosters Club and for academics and everything else you do. Appreciate your time, your talent, your treasure. Still plenty to do this summer with the baseball and softball games going on. I know they need continued help in the concession stands. Always need help taking tickets and things of that nature. The Gilbert women will be playing next week here in Ames. I call it here in Ames. We're close enough, I guess, to call it Ames, even though I'm in Gilbert. But please take a chance to watch them if you can. They'll be playing at the Lead Fields down by Maple Willow Larch is where all the games are held, I think, until the final. And then the final goes into the stadium up by the old Storms building. And the Gilbert boys will play tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. at MediaCom for John's not sure it's 10 a.m. I think it's 10 a.m. But anyway, make sure, if there's any doubt about that, the Gilbert boys will play at MediaCom Stadium tomorrow. And they will be playing for their championship. And Des Moines Christian won this morning. So it'll be the Gilbert Tigers against the Des Moines Christian Lions, I believe, for the state title in the boys' side. And the girls will start their quest on Monday for their own state championship opportunity. So once again, thank you all for all your support and all that you do for Gilbert and for the Tigers and for our students. You know how much I love the community and how much I love the students. This is Pat Starr for John Pop and Ian Smith saying, know that you are loved. And if you are loved, please share that with others. The world needs a little bit more of that. God bless you all. Thank you for listening. This is Pat Starr signing off from Gilbert, Iowa. Your final score here, the Gilbert Tigers 3, the Bondurant-Farrar Blue Jays 1.